Natural Golf introduces one of golf's famous short game wizards turned commentator and analyst, PGA champion, Ryder Cupper, and Varden Trophy winner, Bob Rosburg. Rossi to millions of golf fans around the world.
All things being equal, one of golf's greatest thrills is to bash the ball to the outer limits of our physical capabilities. The reality of golf life, though, is that all things are very rarely equal. You can hit the ball farther than Tom, but Dick can hit it farther than you. And here is a dose of even more reality. The golf balls you are looking at represent the shots made by a 17 handicapper during a recent average round. 12 drivers and 2 3-woods off the tees of the long holes. At the par 3s, 1 3-iron and 3 7-irons. On the fairway, 5 3-woods, 4 5-woods, 2 4-irons, 3 5-irons, 2 6-irons, and 1 8-iron. That's 18 tee shots and 17 long approach shots. On his way to a total score of 89, our 17 handicapper made 15 pitches with his wedge, 6 strokes with his sand wedge. That's 21 real short shots just around the green. He then took 30 putts for that smooth 89. Look at the short shot chart. 51 of 89 shots were from near or on the green, where all players can compete equally. The great equalizer is golf's finesse game, the short game. It's where strength, stature, and brawn don't count. It is played within 100 yards of the green, the area where every player can swing less than full strength. And any time a golfer swings at less than full strength, there are no physical limitations on the quality of the shot. You can play short shots as well as Arnie, Nancy, Jack, Tiger, Annika, and Mo. There are no physical limitations to short game excellence. Sure, it's fun to bash the ball, but not many of us can. We can all be short game wizards. It is golf's short game that often neutralizes the strength of gorilla long shots by creating its own enviable trait, lower scores. Many tour stars adjust their grips for shots close to the green. They move the grip of the club into the meaty part of the right hand and position the grip parallel to the right forearm. Natural golfers find, once again, that the confidence square tracking instills is probably the greatest asset they have. Knowing that the blade of the club will move through the hitting area consistently on the target line and remain on that line is invaluable. That knowledge allows you to focus only on target and trajectory, so you can concentrate on the feel and velocity of the short stroke you are about to make. Accomplished natural golfers, including Ken Ellsworth, PGA Tour veteran and Natural Golf's Director of Instruction, describes a feeling of passive hands through the impact area of all natural golf shots. He says he feels as though his hands do not participate in the striking action. That is his perception.
Chipping is really a cross between putting and pitching. Generally, a chip shot is played near the green, and the object is to get the ball onto the green and have it roll as far as possible. Now, as we get a little farther from the green, we're going to start to use the pitch shot. In pitching, we're going to carry the ball farther. The ball will have more spin, and it will stop quickly. In teaching the chipping, we're going to deal with two things. First, body mechanics, and second, the proper club selection, which is going to give us the right trajectory of the golf ball.
Golf's gremlin, which ruins most short shots, is the collapsing left wrist during impact. It usually occurs when you attempt to scoop the ball into the air by striking with the right hand. You regularly see that setup emulated by many pro tour stars who purposely adjust their conventional grips to allow it to occur. Look at the stars who use their putting grips when they chip. They are definitely square tracking.
When executing the natural golf chip shot, use these fundamentals. First, select the proper club. Choose a spot slightly over the front edge of the green where you can safely land the ball. Second, come back and select the club that has the highest amount of loft that you can hit that spot, but won't allow you to come up short of the target. Always use the natural palm grip. The shaft will run straight up the right forearm, very similar to a putting stroke. The stance will be narrow and slightly open. Our eyes work much better from an open position. The ball will be positioned from the middle toward the back of the stance. Your weight will be distributed toward your left foot, and your hands will be well forward of the ball. This allows the right hand to move into an extended position where we don't have to cock the wrist on the backswing. Okay, we're all set. We're simply going to push the club back with the left hand just as you would in a putting stroke. Get the proper distance that's going to allow me to hit the shot to that spot. Our hands will stay passive. Our wrist will stay extended. The palm of the right hand will go directly to the target. After you're set up, simply imagine the shot in your mind's eye, then let your subconscious mind do the work.
Natural golf consultant, author, coach to tour stars, and renowned golf educator, Chuck Hogan.
This is important. Those steps that Ken outlined are the fundamentals that you need to learn and put into practice to become good at the short game. But, and it's a very big but, you learn them and practice them so you don't have to consciously think about them.
Pitching is the name we use for a variety of shots. Basically, in natural golf, we're going to use our same chipping motion, only extend it and make it longer for our pitch shots. The pitch shot's going to fly higher, travel farther, and bite better than the chip and run will. Experiment with a variety of clubs, from your 9-iron through your pitching wedge, through your sand wedge, even a lob wedge. See how those clubs react, and then use them at the appropriate time. Remember, always let your subconscious mind do the work.
For all natural golf pitch shots, follow these fundamentals. Use the natural palm grip and straight line setup. Narrow the stance slightly. Position the ball toward the back of your stance so the hands are in front of the ball. This puts the right wrist in an extended or cocked position, eliminating any need to further cock the wrist on the backswing. Distribute your weight evenly as you would for a full natural golf shot. On the backswing, swing your arms far enough back to hit the ball the proper distance. On longer swings, allow the right wrist to extend a little more than the preset extension of the straight line setup. On the downswing, maintain the extended or cocked angle of the wrist through impact. Keep the hands passive. Keep the palm of the right hand going toward the target. Maintain a firm left wrist through the impact zone. Imagine the trajectory and roll of the shot you intend to hit.
Allow the shot to occur in the same subconscious way natural golf full shots do, while your mind is thinking about the target. Natural golf will enable you to forget about the mechanics and concentrate on the feel and the distance of the chip shots. Now here's the catch. We can teach you how to aim and strike the ball, but you must learn distance control. It's not teachable. It's learnable only by you and only with experience. That's exactly why I always urge more short game practice for all players.
Playing sand shots near the green is a real dilemma for learners. They have a great difficulty accepting the concept that you are not supposed to hit the ball. But once you understand what happens during a sand shot, the mystery goes away.
Always hit the sand first when playing a bunker shot. The sand will act as a cushion, or a pillow if you will, that will allow the shot to come off high and soft, and generally not to roll too far. Make an aggressive swing. A tentative swing will lead to poor shots.
The first object of sand play is to get out of the bunker. Because bunkers are depressions, the ball needs to be hit into the air. Sand irons are built with plenty of loft to give your shot the necessary height to fly out of the bunker. They also are built with a sole feature, bounce that helps keep the club from digging too deeply into the sand. When you utilize the special properties of the sand wedge, in combination with the correct fundamentals, you will make successful natural greenside sand shots. As in pitching and chipping, ball trajectory and spin affect the role of sand shots. Ball position, swing path steepness, and intensity of impact affect ball trajectory and spin. Repetition and experimentation with those elements is the foundation of the sand game learning process. For natural golf greenside sand bunker shots, follow these fundamentals. Use a sand wedge. Assume the natural golf straight line setup, opening the face of the club slightly. To open the face, rotate the grip in your hands. Do not reposition your hands. Take a stable stance. Make sure your footing is secure in the sand. Align your normal stance slightly open to or left of the landing area you choose. Choose the size of the sand cushion by picking a grain of sand to hit that is an inch or two behind the ball. Make sure your forearms take a leadership role and make an assertive swing that finishes well past the ball. Let your hands be active in the impact area. Vary the flexibility of your left wrist from firm to cupped, depending on the lie and the desired height of the shot. A firm left wrist will produce a lower shot with less spin. A cupped wrist will produce a higher shot with more spin. Control the distance with the length and speed of the swing. A short, slow swing with a cupped wrist will result in a short, lofted, spinning shot. A longer, faster swing with a firm wrist will produce a lower, longer rolling shot with less spin. Restrict your lower body and foot movement. Allow the sand shot swing to occur in the same subconscious way natural golf full shots do, while your mind is thinking about your target. Natural golf square tracking will enable you to forget about mechanics and concentrate on the feel and distance of bunker shots.
Putting is the very best evidence that natural golf's square tracking club path is the most ideal approach to hitting a golf ball. Many serious competitors in the world of golf, when they putt, use natural golf's fundamental straight line setup. The setup that puts the handle of the golf club through the palm of the right hand and parallel to the right forearm. The popular reverse overlap conventional putting grip begins by putting the putter in the right hand the way natural golf teaches you to hold all the golf clubs. This allows square tracking to occur, and in putting, where precise accuracy and distance control are mandatory, square tracking is the choice of millions of players.
By placing natural golf's square grip into the palm of the right hand, we greatly simplify the process of alignment. Simply trust your ability to aim the palm at the target, thus the face will also be aligned at the target. It's as simple as taking a ball and tossing it underhanded toward the hole. When we do that, we take away the tension and the stress of trying to aim the putter blade too perfectly. Simply take the palm, stroke it through toward our target.
In putting, the rules of golf allow natural golf to further enhance the square tracking concept by installing square grips on its putters. The square natural putter grip is precisely aligned with the club face. When you put the flat surface of the putter against the palm of the hand, it ensures that the face of the club and palm move in the same direction, eliminating doubt and encouraging confidence that the two are working in concert. There are two variations of the putting stroke that successful golfers use. The first and more popular is the pendulum stroke. It features movement mostly of the shoulders, and it minimizes arm and hand involvement. The second is the piston stroke. The right arm folds at the elbow on the backswing and straightens through the impact area on the forward swing. You can see that in the piston stroke, the putter head stays on the intended target line throughout the stroke. In the pendulum stroke, the putter head moves off the line and then returns to it momentarily as the ball is struck. The benefit of the piston stroke is obvious, especially on putts of intermediate lengths, 25 feet and less. As in other square tracking motions, being sure that the club face will travel along the intended line instills confidence. On longer putts, however, the elbow fold of the piston stroke may become cumbersome. For natural golf piston and pendulum putting strokes, follow these fundamentals. Place the grip of the putter in the palm of the right hand and extend it parallel to the right forearm. The right palm now should be parallel to the putter face. Place the left hand flat at address in the putting grip of your choice, including left hand low, so it is parallel with the right palm. Extend or cock the right wrist to create an angle between the back of the hand and the back of the forearm. Stand comfortably with your eyes over the ball. Accelerate the putter through the striking area smoothly, resisting the temptation to consciously hit the ball with your hands. Maintain a firm left wrist and an extended or cocked right wrist through the entire putting stroke. Finish the stroke with the palm of the right hand directly on the target line. Keep your legs, torso, and head still throughout the stroke. Natural Golf recommends 3 putting drills. Right hand only drill. Address the ball while standing 24 inches from the hole and holding the putter in just the right hand with the natural palm grip. Putt the ball. Maintain the extension of cocking the right wrist through the finish of the stroke and hold the finish position for 5 seconds. Check to see that your right palm is square to the target. Make sure the 24-inch putt is a straight one. Eyes on the hole drill. Address the ball while standing 10 feet from the hole and holding the putter in both hands with the right hand in the natural palm grip. Keep your eyes on the hole and putt the ball. There is no need to look at the ball because you are relying on the natural ability of your right palm to aim the putter. Eyes closed drill. Again, address the ball while standing 10 feet from the hole and holding the putter in both hands with the right hand in the natural palm grip. Close your eyes and putt. This drill builds confidence in your ability to strike the ball consistently with your putting stroke, and it builds a rhythm that produces consistent distance.
Build a repeatable putting stroke with practice, then trust it. Allow the putting stroke to occur in the same subconscious way that all natural golf shots do, while your brain is processing positive images of successful putts you are making. Avoid thinking about the mechanics during the actual stroke. See the target in your mind's eye, and remember on breaking putts, the target is not always the hole. It may be that point at which the putt begins to curve.
The great equalizer on the golf course is the short game. It is reality. It is fun, especially when you're good at it. There's nothing more satisfying in golf than being within hearing distance when a deft stroke that you have just made rattles musically around in the bottom of the cup. It's a tune people should come by naturally.
The material presented in this video is general in nature. When you decide to begin your lifetime of better golf with Natural Golf, we urge you to start with professional and personal instruction with a qualified and certified natural golf professional. Personal natural golf instruction may take several forms, including schools, clinics, and private lessons. Call 888-NAT-GOLF toll-free to arrange your personal natural golf instruction package. Natural Golf's player assistants will build a learning program to fit your schedule, budget, and skill levels.